Brazil. Now the ones that stopped here, they stopped in what we call today the Caribbean islands. They went into something called factories to learn how to be a slave entity to another human being. So for those that survived that journey of unconquerable, unimaginable pain and suffering, we say to them from the East, Ashe. Now out of the East there were also great empires, to those that don't know. One of the richest men in history was Mansa Musa, who lived before America was discovered, out of the kingdom of Mali. So you had kingdoms instead of the Roman Empire and the Greek empires. You had Ghana, you had Mali, you had Songhai. If you don't know about them, open up a book and educate yourself. Now from the East we came into the West. Some of us went south. And when I say south, I mean down to Brazil, other parts of what we call South America. Many of us stayed in the South in this part of the country and became chattel slaves. Chattel slaves to another human being. For those that survived those hundreds of years of chattel slavery in the South in this country, we say Ashe. In time, we went north. In time. After something that we call the Civil War, others call the war between the states, and finally we had something called Juneteenth that freed all of us by the grace of God. But those that went to the north, they ran into difficulties up north. In fact, some people call it up south, up north. It wasn't easy. In fact, I know of a case of a young man who was hung in Cicero, Illinois, even though he was up south, up north. So those that survive up north, we simply say, Ashe. And then some of our kinfolk went further west into California and other places. They ran into difficulties out there too. Some survived, like in Tulsa. Some got terrible tragedies happen to them, even out west, but they survived regardless because of the innate character that God has put in them to survive. So for those that survived out west, we simply say, Ashe.